piece of rock or metal that has fallen to the Earth's surface from outer space as a meteor. Over 90% of meteorites are of rock, while the remainder consist wholly or partly of iron and nickel. An estimated 25 million meteoroids, micrometeoroids, and other space debris enter Earth's atmosphere each day, which results in an estimated 15,000 tons of that material entering the atmosphere each. Here are the types of meteorites that managed to survive the atmosphere and landed on Earth's surface.
1. Stony iron meteorites or siderolites are meteorites that consist of nearly equal parts of meteoric iron and silicates. This distinguishes them from the stony meteorites, that are mostly silicates, and the iron meteorites, that are mostly meteoric iron. Composition: meteoric iron, comosite, taenite and tetrataenite, silicate subgroups, palisite, mesosiderite 2. Iron meteorites, also known as siderites, or ferrous meteorites, are a type of meteorite that consist overwhelmingly of an iron-nickel alloy known as meteoric iron that usually consists of two mineral phases, comosite and taenite. A lunar meteorite is a meteorite that is known to have originated on the Moon. A meteorite hitting the Moon is normally classified as a transient lunar phenomenon. Total known specimens: 306. Alternative names: lunite 4. Stony meteorite: any meteorite consisting largely of rock-forming, silicate minerals. Stony meteorites, which are the most abundant kind of meteorite, are divided into two groups, chondrites and achondrites. Although most achondrites are fragments of asteroids, a few come from the Moon or Mars. 5. A chondrite is a stony, non-metallic, meteorite that has not been modified by either melting or differentiation of the parent body. They are formed when various types of dust and small grains in the early solar system accreted to form primitive asteroids. 6. Carbonaceous chondrites or sea chondrites are a class of chondritic meteorites comprising at least 8 known groups and many ungrouped meteorites. They include some of the most primitive known meteorites. The sea chondrites represent only a small proportion of meteorite falls. 7. Gibeon is a meteorite that fell in prehistoric times in Namibia. It was named after the nearest town, Gibeon. Fall date: prehistoric times. Found date: 1838. Region: Great Namaqualand. Structural classification: fine octahedrite. Like most iron meteorites, Gibeon meteorites formed 4.5 billion years ago within the molten core of an asteroid. 8. An achondrite is a stony meteorite that does not contain chondrules. It consists of material similar to terrestrial basalts or plutonic rocks and has been differentiated and reprocessed to a lesser or greater degree due to melting and recrystallization on or within meteorite parent bodies. 9. Octahedrites are the most common structural class of iron meteorites. The structures occur because the meteoric iron has a certain nickel concentration that leads to the exsolution of comosite out of taenite while cooling. Eucrites are achondritic stony meteorites, many of which originate from the surface of the asteroid 4 Vesta and as such are part of the head meteorite clan. Eucrites consist of basaltic rock from the crust of 4 Vesta or a similar parent body. Diogenites are a group of the head meteorite clan, a type of achondritic stony meteorites. Composition: primarily magnesium-rich orthopyroxene, a little plagioclase and olivine. Structural classification: igneous rocks of plutonic origin. Total known specimens: 4013. Hexahedrites are a structural class of iron meteorite. They are composed almost exclusively of the nickel-iron alloy comosite and are lower in nickel content than the octahedrites. The nickel concentration in hexahedrites is always below 5.8% and only rarely below 5.3%. Ataxites are a structural class of iron meteorites with a high nickel content and show no Widmanstätten patterns upon etching. The ordinary chondrites are a class of stony chondritic meteorites. They are by far the most numerous group and comprise about 87% of all finds. Mesosiderites are a class of stony iron meteorites consisting of about equal parts of metallic nickel iron and silicate. They are breccias with an irregular texture. Silicates and metal occur often in lumps or pebbles as well as in fine-grained intergrowths. The Allende meteorite is the largest carbonaceous chondrite ever found on Earth. The fireball was witnessed at 1:05 on February 8, 1969, falling over the Mexican state of Chihuahua. After breaking up in the atmosphere, an extensive search for pieces was conducted and over 2 tons of meteorite were recovered. A Martian meteorite is a rock that formed on Mars, was ejected from the planet by an impact event, and traversed interplanetary space before landing on Earth as a meteorite. As of September 2020, 277 meteorites had been classified as Martian, less than 0.5% of the 72,000 meteorites that have been classified. The Canyon Diablo meteorite refers to the many fragments of the asteroid that created Meteor Crater, Arizona, United States. Meteorites have been found around the crater rim, and are named for nearby Canyon Diablo, which lies about 3 to 4 miles west of the crater. Enstatite chondrites are a rare form of meteorite, rich in the mineral enstatite. Only about 200 E-type chondrites are currently known, comprising about 2% of the chondrites that fall on Earth. There are 2 main subtypes, A and L, classified based on their iron content. Chassigny is a Martian meteorite which fell on October 3, 1815, at approximately 8 a.m., in Chassigny, northeastern France. Chassigny is the meteorite for which the Chassignites are named, and gives rise to the C in the name of the SNC group of meteorites. Chassigny is an olivine cumulate rock. The L-type ordinary chondrites are the second most common group of meteorites, accounting for approximately 35% of all those catalogued, and 40% of the ordinary chondrites. Parent body. Possibly 433 Eros, 8 flora or the flora family as a whole. Class. Ordinary chondrite subgroups. L3. The Chelyabinsk meteorite is the fragmented remains of the large Chelyabinsk meteor of the 15th of February 2013 which reached the ground after the meteor's passage through the atmosphere. Found date. The 27th of February 2013. Fall date. The 15th of February 2013. Approximately 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds. Region. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more.